Singapore Tourism Board is doing a series of road shows. Kolkata is the first city, right? So we are doing 5 cities road shows with the theme deepening connections, achieving together. And we are happy that 46 Singapore tourism stakeholders have joined us in this roadshow, and we are looking to engage more than 200 travel agent partner friends from Kolkata. An important objective of the roadshow is to talk about what are the new products in Singapore, like the zoo, the bird park, Gardens by the Bay. So there are familiar favorites that the Indian travelers love to come to Singapore for. But we are also taking the opportunity to talk about some of the new experiences that are now available in Singapore. Example, Museum of Ice Cream. Okay? Gardens by the Bay will have Avatar experience by end of the year, and there are other interesting experiences that are now available in Singapore, including familiar favorite spots like Sentosa. Sentosa now has got Sky Helix as a new experience that they can have. In terms of numbers, pre-COVID, India was our 3rd largest source market in 2019. So in 2019, Singapore welcomed 1.41 million visitors from India to Singapore, making it the 3rd largest. In 2022, when the vaccinated travel framework started from Singapore on 1st April 2022, the Indian travelers month on month have been giving us increasing number of visitorship to Singapore. To date, by end June, we are having 2.19 lakh visitors from India to Singapore, making India the 2nd largest source market after Indonesia. Of course, China is closed at the moment to overseas travel. So at the moment, India is the 2nd largest. The situation at the moment, the Indian travelers can fly directly to Singapore from 14 different connecting points, 14 different cities. Air capacity wise, 60% of pre-COVID air capacity has been restored. Singapore Airlines alone, if you look at Singapore Airlines, who is our partner friends for this particular roadshow, they have already restored close to 75% of the air capacity to Singapore. And we are looking at, by end October, early November, 100% of Singapore Airlines pre-COVID air capacity to Singapore would be restored. Well, we want to position Singapore as an exciting, happening destination for the young Indian audiences, because 67% of India's population is under the age of 35. So we would like to engage the young Indian audiences. Finally, we are going into a new segment, weddings. So we are looking at Indian weddings and welcoming the Indian weddings to Singapore and bring their happy, cozy Indian weddings from about 150 packs, about 250 packs to come to Singapore, because there's a lot of interesting locations, arrangements that can be made for the Indian wedding segment. And cruise weddings is also very popular, right? So a lot of Indian weddings are now happening on board cruise ships, and Resorts World Cruises as well as Royal Caribbean is also able to offer weddings. And then you also got Sky Park by AJ Hackett, which is like a bungee jump arrangement. So there's quite a few experiences. And then in Sentosa now they also have got nature trails. You've got Santopia. Santopia is according to your personality, you create your own perfume, right? So if you're a macho man, you got a macho perfume. If you're a very family man, you got a... So Santopia, and a lot of Indians are starting to experience new products. And then, as I said, Gardens by the Bay, they're going to have the Avatar experience in Singapore, and I think that's going to be a hugely popular program for the Indian audiences. And Avatar is going to be releasing their new movie, so just in time. We are hopeful that Indian audiences will travel to Singapore to experience the Avatar experience.
Srithar, I just want to know something. Why did you choose Kolkata first? Keeping the puja is approaching. This is a.
I love Calcutta. City of joy. Okay, good question. I forgot to tell which are the cities, right? So we are doing Calcutta, Ahmedabad, Pune, Hyderabad, and then Bangalore. Our top source markets are Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, and Bangalore.
Okay.
Calcutta, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad are very key source markets for us. So we wanted to start in a city, and Calcutta is a lovely city for us, and we've got direct flights from Calcutta to Singapore, and there's a lot of growing interest in Calcutta, West Bengal, for travel to Singapore. So we thought, let's start in Calcutta and then we bring it to the other cities. Singapore is a year-round destination. Every month, any month they can come, and that's why I'm saying family audiences, we are looking at the school holiday period. But the young Indians, impulsive travel can happen any point in time, and visas, no issue to Singapore. Within 3 to 5 days maximum, you can get your visa. It's relatively inexpensive. The process is very clear. So visa, no issue. Connectivity, no issue. And Singapore is very easy to enjoy. 6 to 7 days, you can pack in so many different kinds of experiences. So as a holiday product, we are quite convinced that the Indian travelers will rediscover, in fact they are rediscovering Singapore, but they will rediscover that Singapore is actually a very convenient location to come and enjoy.
Do you have any special subsidies package for the production houses they wanted to make
film in Singapore scheme?
Film in Singapore?
Okay, unfortunately, we do not have a film in Singapore scheme per se.
Okay.
However, we continuously go into movie projects that position Singapore as an integral part of the story. So the film in Singapore scheme, we do not have such schemes, but we do invest either A, financially, or definitely B, we facilitate. So a few movies, just to give you an example, over the last few years, I'm sure you would remember Badrinath Ki Dulhania.
Yeah.
So that was a major movie production collaboration we had. Tarak Mehta, I always get it mixed up. Tarak Mehta, yeah, that's the one, we did that. And we are recently collaborating in a South Indian Tamil movie to be released either last quarter this year or first quarter next year, and that is again in collaboration with the production house. So we are very much into facilitating and co-investing where possible for some of the movie projects. Yes.
But every situation is reviving after the COVID?
Yeah, so Singapore is very open. Today, for an Indian traveller, you don't need any pre-arrival test, no on-arrival quarantine. Singapore is as open, close to as open as pre-COVID. No masks required outdoors. Indoors, masks are required, but when you're dining, there is no restrictions. Your masks can be down. You can mingle with the guests. And in many ways, Singapore is now you're able to enjoy Singapore as it more or less was in 2019. Together with our Singapore stakeholders, we are welcoming the audiences from West Bengal for Durga Puja holiday festive season and for the year-end holidays. Come visit Singapore, and we look forward to enable them to have a very good, memorable holiday in Singapore.